Hello friends, how are you? I hope you all are doing superbly great. So let's continue with our discussion on job costing, and before we start, one request to all of you that do subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so that you do not miss out on the important notifications and the updates. And as soon as the video is uploaded, you all should get notified, and share it with maximum people, maximum of your friends, and ask them to subscribe to the channel, right? Because these videos are absolutely free of cost. The whole course of cost accounting we are going to cover on YouTube absolutely free of cost, right? So at least what you can do is subscribe to the channel, hit the like button if you like the videos, right? Okay, so let's continue with our discussion on job costing, and we have already done question number 1 and question number 2 on the job costing. This is our last lecture on job costing with question number 3. Very easy, nothing to worry at all, right? One of the easiest chapters I can say. But after this, pull your socks up, because after this we are going to have some really good chapters, really important chapters. The concepts are going to be really good, right? Very important, and I can say the next few chapters are really going to rock you up, right? And for the next few chapters, I will say the handbooks will definitely help you a lot, right? So if you want to take that actual benefit, then you should go for the handbooks which are available from our website in hard copy, right? Soft copy is also available, that is available on our Android mobile app, okay? So handbooks are really going to be useful, really going to be helpful for you people in practice, in concepts clarity, and you will have more focus on understanding the concepts. Let's start with question number 3 now. In an engineering company, the factory overheads are recovered on the fixed percentage basis on the direct wages, right? So they say that factory overheads are recovered on the basis of direct wages. Okay, sir. And the administration overheads are absorbed on a fixed percentage basis on factory cost, right? So what is that percentage? Not given to us. What they have given is the only information that on what basis you have to absorb the factory overheads and on what basis you have to absorb the administrative overheads, right? This is all the information that is given to us. The company has furnished the following data relating to the 2 jobs undertaken by it in a period. Direct material 54,000, 37,500. Direct wages is given for 2 different jobs, job 101 and 102. Direct wages, selling price, and the profit percentage on the total cost, right? So be careful. I have always told you that profit percentage, the first thing that you should see when you get to know the profit percentage is whether it is on selling price or whether it is on cost. That is very important. Clear? Selling price is given to you, material and wages are given to you, right? He says compute the percentage recovery rates of factory overheads and administrative overheads. Interesting, sir. These kind of questions have been asked in the examination. What they are saying is, they have given you the base, that on what basis you have to absorb the factory overheads and the administration overheads, but the percentage is not given, right? And in the very first part of the question, they are asking you that calculate the percentage of absorption. Great, sir. Right? So how to solve these kind of questions? Now, first we will assume something for the missing information, right? We have to calculate the percentage. That means if I say I can assume it, let's do it. Question number 3. So the first thing that I will do is I will say let factory overhead absorption rate, let factory overhead recovery rate or absorption rate is equal to X, right? This is in percentage. Similarly, admin overheads recovery rate is equal to Y. Clear? Now, let's see the information that is given to us. What is given to us? We are given material, wages, selling price and profit percentage. That's it. So let's start by making the cost sheet for job 101 and 102. Let's see what information we can gather from here. Okay. Let's try to identify the maximum information that we can collect from here. We'll say cost sheet, job cost sheet. So I will have particulars, job 101 and job 102. Right, sir? Any doubts? Let's start. So first is direct material. Is it given to us? Yes, sir. Direct material is given to us as 54,000 and 37,500. No issues. 54,000 and 37,500. Any issues in that? Absolutely no issues. Plus, direct wages. Are the direct wages given to you? Yes, sir. The direct wages are also given in the question, so no issues. Right? Direct wages are given as 42 and 30,000. 42,000 and 30,000. Right? So from here, what we are going to get is the prime cost. So we'll get the prime cost. That is 96,000 and 67,500. Right? Now, after prime cost, what do we take? We take factory overheads. Right? Now, listen to it very carefully. The question says that factory overheads are to be recovered as a percentage of direct wages. Right? That means some percentage multiplied by 42,000. What is that percentage? We have assumed that this percentage is X. We have assumed that this percentage is X. So I can write here 42,000 X. Any doubts? Sir, X is my percentage on which I am recovering the factory overheads and 42,000 is my direct wages. Right? The question has given us that factory overheads are to be recovered on the basis of direct wages. So my direct wages is 42,000 and I have multiplied by it by X. That is my recovery percentage. Anybody is having doubt in this? I hope this is clear. Similarly, for job number 2, I can write it as 30,000 X. Any doubts? I hope this is clear. Right? Okay. So, after the factory overheads, we will get the factory cost. From here, we'll get the factory cost. So, what is going to be your factory cost? Your factory cost will be 96,000 plus 42,000 X. Right? Here, your factory cost will be 67,500 plus 30,000 X. Clear, sir? This is your factory cost. Now, the next part is add admin overheads. Now, what is going to be my admin overheads? The question says that admin overheads are recovered as a percentage of factory cost, right? This cost. What is that percentage? That percentage we have assumed it to be Y, because we don't know the actual percentage. We have to calculate it. So we have assumed this percentage to be Y, right? Y percent of what? Of factory cost. That means I can write it as admin overheads as 96,000 plus 42,000 X multiplied by Y. Right? Here I can write here I will write Y multiplied by 67,500 plus 30,000 X. Any doubts? Clear? Clear, sir? Sir, from here, from this part, what we are going to get is total cost, because there are no selling expenses, right? And then I'm going to have my profit, and then I'm going to have my selling price. Now, see the question carefully. Sir, in the question, you are given the selling price. You are given the selling price 1,66,650 and 128,250. Right? So I'll write the selling price here 1,66,650. And here I will have 1,28,250. See, the profit percentage is given to you as 10% and 20% on cost. On cost, your profit percentage is given to you, right? So if I say, let's say, let cost be A, right? So what is my selling price total cost plus profit, that is 0.10 A. This is equal to the total selling price 10% of cost, 10% of A. This is equal to 1,66,650. Any doubts in this thing? Is anyone having doubt in this thing? If I write it as this one, right? So this will be 1.1A is equal to 1,66,650. From here you can calculate the value of A, 650 divided by 1.1. Right, this is the value of cost that I will get, that 1,66,650 divided by 1.1. So I will get the value of total cost as 1,51,500. The difference will be the profit, that is 1,510, that is 10%. Any doubts? Similarly, in the second case, again we assume the cost to be A. Right, so I will write A plus 0.20A is equal to 1,28,250, right? That is 1.2A is equal to 1,28,250. A is equal to 1,28,250 divided by 1.2, right? 1,28,250 divided by 1.2. So this will give me cost as 1,06,875. The difference will be my profit, that is difference is 1,28,250 minus 1,06,875. This comes to 21,375. Clear? So how we have calculated the cost? How we have calculated the cost? Reverse calculation. Basically, we are given the selling price, we are given the profit percentage on the cost, right? So you must be saying that, sir, this total cost, now focus on this total cost, sir. Forget about the selling price and profit now. Forget about it. Now focus on the total cost. Sir, if the total cost is 1,51,000, sir, we could have written total cost as factory cost plus admin overheads. We could have written that. Just listen to it very carefully what I am saying. I am saying that, sir, I could have written the total cost as factory cost plus admin overheads. Okay, I'll write it down. If I want the equation, I can say, sir, my factory cost, I'm not saying factory overheads, I'm saying factory cost plus my admin overheads, my administration overheads is equal to total cost. Right? This is my one equation. Anybody having the issues with this equation? If I say this, factory cost plus admin overheads is equal to total cost, right? See from this part. See from this part. This part. Am I wrong? If I say factory cost, which is the sum of prime cost plus factory overheads, if I say the factory cost plus administration overheads is equal to total cost, am I wrong? No, sir. Right? So let's frame this equation only. Now, in case of job number 1, what is my factory cost? My factory cost is 96,000 plus 42,000 X, right? What is my administration overheads? That is 96,000 Y plus 42,000 XY. This is equal to, what is the total cost of job 101? 1,51,500. I have calculated the value 1,51,500. Any doubts in this thing? Sir, how the administration overhead? Sir, I have multiplied this Y with 96,000 and 42,000. Right? Simple mathematics. So this is one equation that I have formed. Right? This is my equation number 1. Any doubts? Now, coming to equation number 2, that is from job 102, that is 67,500 plus 30,000x. This is my factory cost, right? Plus administration overhead 67,500y plus 30,000 xy, right? This is equal to, what is the total cost for job 102? 106,875, 1,06,875. This is my equation number 2. Right? Now, what you have to do is you have to find out the value of x and y from these two equations. Now, these are the mathematical equations. Now, you must have solved this, right? What do we have to do it here? So now we'll multiply equation number 2 with 1.4 on both sides. Right? So I will have the revised equation. The first equation is going to remain the same, 96,000 plus 42,000 x plus 96,000 y plus 42,000 xy is equal to 1,51,500. No issues in this. Right? Now the second equation, I will multiply it by 1.4. The whole equation on both the sides. Right? So my equation will be 94,500 plus 42,000 x plus 94,500 y plus 42,000 xy is equal to 1,49,625. Now you have to solve this equation. You know how to solve it? Sir, we will subtract it because all the plus signs are there. So this figure will get cancelled out. So what we are left with is 1,500 from here, 1,500 plus 1,500 y is equal to 1,875. Solve this equation now. Take this 1,500 to the other side. What we are going to have is 1,500 y is equal to 1,875 minus 1,500. Right? So 1,500 y is equal to 375. What is the value of y then? 375 divided by 1,500. That comes to 0.25. Clear? Sir, what was the y? What was y? Let's go to the top of the question. What is y? Y is the percentage of administration overhead recovery rate. Right? That means my administration overhead recovery rate is 25%. Write down. My administration overheads recovery rate is equal to 25%. Any doubts? Absolutely clear. Now you have to find out the value of x also. Find out the value of x also. What you will do? Put the value of y in any of the equation. Right? Put the value of y in any of the equation, whether equation 1 or equation 2. You can put the value in any of the equation of your choice. Right? So this you will do now. What I will write is put value of equation, put value of y 0.25 in equation number 1. Right? From here you will get the value of x as 0.60. This is the value that you will get. Right? So that means my factory overheads recovery rate my factory overheads recovery rate is equal to 60% of direct wages, right? This is 25% of factory cost. Clear? 25% of factory cost and factory overhead, 60% of direct wages, right? So this is, guys, a very, very important question from examination point of view, right? I hope this much is clear. So we are done with the first part of the question. Oh sir, this is just the first part? Yes, this is just the first part. Great. Second part, calculation of amount of factory overheads, administration overheads and the profit for each of the two jobs, right? Now they say calculate. Now you have got the percentages. Now you can prepare the actual job cost sheet for job 101 and 102, right? Okay, now we have the job cost sheet. Now we have the actual job cost sheet. Particulars, job 101 and job 102, right? Direct material is given to you. That is already given, direct material as 96,000. No, sorry, not 96,000. That is prime cost. What is direct material? Direct material is given as 54 and 37,500. 54,000 and 37,500. Direct wages given to you. How much? 42 and 30. 42,000 and 30,000, right? From here, what we will have is prime cost, right? That is 96,000 and 67,500. Any doubts, right? Now the next that we are going to have is factory overheads. Now factory overheads are 60% of direct wages. 60% we have just calculated, right? 60% of direct wages. So you can calculate 60% of 42,000. That is 25,200. And here 18,000. Clear? From here, what we will get is factory cost. We'll get the factory cost. That is 1,21,200 and 85,500. Clear? After this, we are going to add admin overheads. Now, admin overheads are 25% of factory cost. We have just calculated 25%. That how we have already calculated the percentage here, right? 25% of factory cost. So we can apply. We have calculated the factory cost now. 25% of that factory cost. This will come to 30,300 and 21,375. From here, what we will get is total cost 1,51,500 and 1,06,875. Let's check out whether we have got the same total cost. Yes, sir. We have got the same total cost, 1,51,500 and 1,06,875. So we have got the same cost here. Any doubts? So profit will also remain same and the selling price will also remain the same. That is 15,150 and 21,375 and the total selling price then. That is 1,66,650 and 1,28,250. Right? Now this is the actual job cost sheet calculated for job 101 and 102. Clear? Any doubts? Right, sir? Finally, sir, the question is over. No, the question is not yet over, sir. Sir, if such kind of questions come in the exam, that means in 3 hours we are going to solve this question only? No. If you have already done these type of questions, it will hardly take 15 minutes approximately. Obviously, sir, 10 minutes question, 15 minutes, 10 marks question, 15 minutes, not a big deal. Let's come to part number 3. Using the above recovery rates, fix the selling price for job 103. Now he says there is another job, that is job 103, and you have to fix the selling price for that. The additional data being direct material, direct wages, profit percentage on selling price. Profit percentage on selling price. Now this part is your homework. Sir, how to calculate the profit percentage on selling price is given. You have to take it on cost, right? So this is your homework now, right? I'll just give you the hint. For this particular job, direct material, direct wages is given to you, right? Factory overheads, you know, it is 60% of direct wages. Administration overheads, you know, it is 25% of factory cost, right? Profit, you will calculate the total cost. Profit percentage on selling price is given, and you people now know that how to calculate the selling price, this profit percentage on cost, right? So first you will calculate this profit percentage on cost, apply that profit percentage on cost, and you will get the selling price. I'll tell you the answer. Sir. The answer, sales value is 80,000, right, for this job. Total cost is 70,000, right, and the difference is profit of 10,000 rupees. So this is your answer. This is your homework that you have to do, and you have to tell me in the comment section whether you have been able to do it or not, right? So do comment it that yes sir, we have been able to do this third part, that is for the job 103. We have prepared the cost sheet, right? So with this, we end our chapter number 10, that is on job costing. So out of 17 chapters, we have completed 10 chapters, right? In the next lecture, what we are going to start with is a very, very, very important chapter, very interesting chapter, that is contract costing, right? So with this, we end this job costing. Next lecture, see you guys with the contract costing, right? Till then, stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you so much.